Hey, what's up, Eric? This is a quick demo video for you for your Ray Blaster, the NN-14 that you got from Vader's Vault. This is installed the Proffie. This was a very interesting install. Probably only the second or third blaster I've ever done. It was a very fun kit to do. But there are some unique things that are going on here, right? So first of all, to get to your Proffie board, what you'd want to do is take off this panel right here. All right. So and how you can tell which panel to take off is on the flip side. I drilled a small hole and I put that little brass hat tactile right there. That's for an auxiliary switch. That's not the panel that you want to take off. All right. It's very easy to press that. But you want to take off this one. So if you open that up, you'll see everything, right? Your speaker, your board. There's a little 15 pixel accent strip I put right here in the chassis. I'm not going to open it right now because it takes so much to do, but I sent you some pictures. So let me know if there's any questions there. All right. Your kill switch is located right here in the hammer. So when you press this hammer up, it boots the saber, right? And then we push it back down to turn it off. Your recharge port for your battery, because you have a static 18650, is right here. So you don't have a kill key in your recharge port. You don't need one because you have a kill switch. All right. This is your cover that goes on here, and we'll just put it on here just like that. That'll stay on. So you got that 15 pixel accent strip that's in your chassis. You've got another 12 pixel accent strip located here in the barrel. I have it diffused with some blade material, and then you have a single pixel that's facing out towards the front of the barrel. It's kind of hard to focus in on that, but I'll fire that up here in a second, and I'll show you that that lights up the tip of the barrel as well. Went for some light weathering. The only thing I didn't do, it's something that I'm not very good at, so I don't like doing it, but you and I talked about it, was if you look at the reference photos for this blaster, it has some dark purple to light purple heat staining type effect on this, and this is aluminum, so it would have to be painted on, and admittedly that is not my strong suit, so I backed away from that, but I did weather the rest of the saber. So you've got that side coming over to this side. So I hope you like the way that turned out. This saber, this blaster was a beast to put together. I'd say about 65% of the threaded holes on this particular kit were either too sharp, they had some burrs in them, they didn't quite line up with the other holes for the other kits. I talked to my buddy Benji because he just got done doing one and he didn't have any of those issues. So this was just kind of the luck of the draw thing, but I did get past it, obviously, but I had to do some workarounds. All right, so for your recharge port, it's supposed to thread in to this bottom panel. It did not do that. If I take that off here, you're not going to be able to tell what I did from the outside, but I had to open up the threaded hole that's on this plate right here, and I had to JB weld your recharge port in. It was just not going to thread. I actually destroyed the recharge port that came with this guy because I got it stuck. All right, so open that up. I put a brand new one in. It's good to go now. Had to do a little bit of filing for the hammer area. That's no big deal though. It was the threaded holes that just kind of got me. But everything's put together. You should never have to run into any of those things. The only 4 screws you would mess with are these 4 right here, right? And in order to do that, you're going to need a security Torx. So what is that? That is a star bit. This is the one that I use throughout your entire build. You may not be able to see it on camera. See if we can zoom in on it. It's a star bit, but it has a hole right at the tip of it. You can almost see it there. So it has a hole at the tip of it because these screws have a pin right in the center. So that has to go over that pin so that you could unscrew them. All right, so you will need to get that. I got this particular kit off of Amazon, and it pretty much does everything I need. I mean, I work on almost every saber with this guy, and it's perfect. It has several security Torx bits in different sizes. All right, but anyway, Let's fire this up. Now, you sent me a blaster font from J. DeLorean. It's a cool blaster font, but it's not made for a blaster, if that makes sense, right? It is a lightsaber font that has some blaster qualities to it, but it didn't work well on the blaster, or at least it's not something that I could get to work well. All right, so you come over here and flip the hammer up. Of course, your trigger is your blaster. Very easy to press. You'll get 15 shots until this runs out. We'll go ahead and go through them. Right there. Now you got no more shots, right? This is where you'll have to come over here and tap your auxiliary button to reload the blaster. Now you're good for another 15. And you can see that right at the tip. We're out again, right? We'll reload. Now to change sound fonts, just do a long press on the auxiliary switch.
He doesn't seem to take a hint, this guy.
Go to another one.
You know how to use one of those?
Yeah, you pull the trigger.
More to it than that.
Out. Right, reload.
This is a rebellion, isn't it?
This sounds very good, especially for not having any sound venting, because the speaker is located right behind this black piece right here.
I don't believe it. That's Clone Force 99.
Double tap. You can change colors and effects that way. All right. Just like that. And then when we're done, we'll come over here and flip the hammer back down. That essentially flips your kill switch. So there's no power now. All right. And that is basically your NN-14 blaster. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will package this up. And this thing, since it's Friday, this will go out in the mail first thing Monday morning. All right. Thanks, man.